Okay, how many years pass before you can buy a house where somebody did die in it?
Yeah, 6 months. Let the grieving
6
period.
months.
Yeah, you got to have a grieving period.
Depending on what stage of grief they're going through, that's where
Yeah,
we're at.
yeah. If they want to leave it all
I like to
behind,
buy during the denial phase
yeah,
because the price is way
yeah,
cheaper.
you buy during the dip. That dip coincides with feelings, but hey,
Yeah.
you're getting a deal.
Yeah, exactly. No, like for real though, because
We just
there's
thought up like HGTV's new
yeah.
Brothers House Flipper show.
Yeah, you know what I want to see? Like a lot of my comedy always comes with I don't think people are trying hard enough in TV shows. So I think the Property Brothers need to fucking try to flip houses where people have died gruesome deaths in. If you could flip that fucking house, then I'll believe you guys are good at what you do.
They flipped the Ramsey house.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
If you could sell John Benet Ramsey's house, I'll believe you guys are actually good at what you do. Until then, I think you guys are a bunch of chumps and cheapskates.
Hey, what's going on? We missed you.
We did. We missed you guys so deeply and passionately. We missed you all.
Yeah, but that feeling went away as soon as I just masturbated.
Masturbated. What are you, fucking Scottish now? I masturbated.
Well, according to 23andMe, yes.
Oh, are we actually part Scottish?
Scottish,
I don't know.
Irish. Basically, it's like you could see they went from Europe to Scotland to Ireland,
Yeah.
or however that rotation works.
We were basically. Our genetics are one of those party cruises that just goes down the coast of the UK.
It just got lost trying to
We
make
just
its way
hit the
back.
port. We just hit port every stop on the way. That's where we get. That's what makes our DNA. You go on a Nordic cruise ship line, you're gonna get our DNA. You're hitting
Yeah.
all the major areas, you know.
Well, it's crazy because it goes. It starts in Africa, and you can see the trace.
Uh-huh.
So it starts in Africa, and then it slowly goes up to India. Or is that India right next to, or is that Turkey, Greece?
I don't know, dude. Let
On
me
the
pull up a map real quick.
On the west side of Asia, southwest, where it connects
Okay.
like by Africa.
But it connects by Africa. Okay, got it. Okay, let me pull it up. All right, got it. No, that's not. Oh, no, I don't want to go to Amazon. Just I need a picture of a world map. God damn it, Google.
This is public education at its finest.
So wait. Okay, so on the western part, like in the seas,
Southwest
kind of by Italy.
of Asia, there's a landmass that like almost connects or does connect Africa and Asia.
Oh, you're talking about where like Saudi Arabia is and shit.
Yeah, so it did that
Yeah.
arc. It started going up there, and then it goes to Germany, and then slowly turns over to the UK. Yeah, it goes from Scandinavia, UK, and then Scotland,
Gotcha.
Ireland. Here.
All right. They draw a line for you. And
No,
just, like,
you could just see it though. Every place it just got bigger. Like, no, you're this,
Gotcha.
and then it's like, jeez.
Okay, I gotcha. Cool. Interesting, dude. What'd you do all weekend? Anything exciting happened?
Oh no, nothing at
I did
all.
something that I haven't done in a long time, which is I just literally watched a shit ton of different movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I watched a couple new ones I haven't seen. Then I watched, of course, a couple, ones you just watch over and over again. Like I just recently watched The Dark Knight again for like I don't know the
Okay.
900th time in my life.
That's a good
You know
one.
what I
though.
really appreciate about that film?
What's that?
They really connect with the common man. Like right off the bat, when they're doing that bank job, they show you bank robbers are just like anybody else. They're talking shit about their boss while they're breaking into stuff. Like they just have a casual conversation about crime, like their job, while
Except-
they're committing a crime.
Yeah, except they're very in your face about it. Most people just talk behind your back. These people shoot behind your back.
Exactly. It's very. They're like, who's this Joker guy? Like they talk shit about the boss.
Yeah.
It's just like it just shows you that crime organizations are just as bad as like CEOs and and all those other companies.
How would you
They're
like to
just
be
as
the
bad.
person writing that though? You had to have so much fun to start off with that and be like, I don't know, I'm supposed to be picked up by this guy, and then just offs the other dude. It's just a domino effect.
Yeah, it's well, this is the thing that always has bothered me about that opening scene too. Like he says, I'm supposed to kill the bus driver, right? And the guy goes, what bus driver? And then he gets hit by the bus, and we just presume he's dead from getting hit by that bus.
Yeah. It's a cartoon, dude.
Yeah, I guess. But it's weird. Because, like, when you watch that scene, he clearly doesn't get, like, hit by the bus. He kind of, like, gets forced back by, like, the thing. So you think the Joker would have at least walked over and I would have shot him in the head. Just make sure, you know?
But he's an agent of chaos.
Yeah, we'll leave a straggler. Leave one to tell the story. He goes like Genghis Khan, where you always leave one guy left in the village, and you go run and tell everybody what you saw here.
Yeah.
That's the Joker mentality. That's true. But I'd watch the movie.
Sidebar. Just thinking about Genghis Khan. If he were alive today to accomplish same thing, do you think he would just own his own sperm banks?
Yeah, he just artificially inseminates. He's like, he puts on a TED Talk, like Genghis Khan's got a man bun. He's got like a black sweater looking like Steve Jobs with glasses on.
Yeah, you got to get those
We
rounds.
found that rape is inefficient in creating new life. So now we artificially inseminate the women because it's a faster, streamlined process.
And we
no longer have to wait for the fucking to be done in order to...
Now, what we do is only in vitro. Our logo, funny you should ask. We have brought Octomom out of retirement. We're just going to silhouette her because we're aiming for 8.
It's just the Hydra logo, but the tentacles are holding babies.
There's just these babies hanging out. They're pissed if they get anything less than like quadruplets.
Right, yeah. Yeah, they're doing it like breeding dogs, basically. That's what Genghis Khan does with people.
We didn't have a big litter this time. Price is going to go up $2,500 each.
Yeah. Who accidentally mixed it? Now we got these short, stubby-legged people. Nobody's going to want these soldiers.
Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Limited quantity. People think they're adorable.
Yeah.
Raise the price.
Exactly.
They're the French bulldogs of that.
Dude, Genghis Khan treating like people that his offspring as like dog breeding is hilarious.
Hey, these are easily trainable, and
yeah, they're very useful. They will warn you. They will make a lot of noise if somebody's breaking into your house. I can't say that they'll defend you, but. They're good warning systems.
We just had a litter of just males. If you never introduce a female, they become very angsty, very efficient hunters.
Now, you're going to want to cut their balls off to get their aggression down. Otherwise, dude, Genghis Khan was pulling the Bob Barker way before Bob Barker. Spay and neuter your slaves. God, Genghis Khan was on top of it, dude.
Damn.
What if, turns out Bob Barker read that? Like, that's a quote from Genghis Khan. He's like, I could use that for pets.
I could use that. And I just can't. Yeah, the little known nickname for Genghis Khan was Stud.
Pick of the litter is what Genghis Khan's nickname was.
People were hiring him out like all over the place. Like, hey,
exactly.
Can we breed?
Yep, exactly.
Oh yeah.
But there was a movie I watched this weekend that I was very curious if you've seen yet, because I'm gonna be honest, I never thought I was actually gonna watch this because I thought it was gonna be hot trash. But have you seen the Sonic the Hedgehog movie yet?
Yeah, it's all right,
dude.
It is all right.
It was good. I actually didn't dislike it at all. It was good.
I shouldn't say I've just seen it. I own it.
Oh, you own it?
Yeah.
Damn. When you like a DVD copy or just like a digital copy?
Digital.
Okay.
I can't let people walk in seeing I own fucking Sonic.
You just have Sonic on your coffee table.
It's in 4K.
Dude, you could see the lightning shooting off his quills like nobody's business. It's crazy. No, I watched it. I was surprised. I was actually pleasantly surprised at how good of a movie it was. Jim Carrey rules in that movie.
Yeah.
Him playing Dr. That was one reason why I didn't want to watch it, because I was just like, man, fuck this shit. Like, it just didn't seem, especially because they didn't make him kind of look more like Robotnik or whatever.
Oh, go look at the original trailer. I'm sure you could find it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yeah. I'll fill time while you do that. Seriously, watch it's called the original Sonic
Oh,
trailer. Where
the original, just
Yeah. Yeah.
where they had his fucked up face and shit. No, I remember.
Where they had him bald.
Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah. It was weird, but I like how I ended up liking how they did everything. It worked out well. I'm glad they went back and changed the face. I'm definitely glad the internet, like, told that movie studio, hey,
Yeah.
knock that shit off. This is terrible.
I guarantee you somebody that was, like, family-oriented came in and went, okay, here's what I want you to do. Reprise your character off me, myself, and Irene. We're going to put a mustache on him, and don't curse.
Right. Basically,
We're good.
It was awesome. I guess, like, my favorite whole part of that, the entire movie, is just the running dig at Mario. Who wants to live in a world of mushrooms? Like, they're just constantly shitting on Mario, which is good. But I was just, like, really surprised, like, and you haven't even this is when I first asked you about it, so I had no idea that you even owned it or saw it at all. Like,
yeah.
When did you first see it? Did you see it when it first came out?
Yeah. When it first came out to digital.
Gotcha. Yeah, because was that one of those ones where they tried to release it in theaters
one of the
still?
it was one of the first ones. You couldn't rent it. This is why I own it. It came out the same time, like came out early or something.
It was like it was in 2020 it came out.
Yeah, so it came out early though, and then what ended up happening was you couldn't rent it, but you could buy it. And I'm like,
okay.
So $20. And I was like, well,
Right.
I thought.
Have you watched it since you bought it?
Ooh.
Since that initial purchase?
I think one other time.
Yeah. Well, it was good. I guess I don't have more to go off of that. I just wanted to spread the word about how good Sonic the Hedgehog was.
Surprisingly good.
So, dude, it's just good old wholesome family fun is what that is. It's a good rompus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's man. Whew. We got I'm trying to think what the fuck that was. Oh, I watched the first two Matrix movies.
Uh-huh.
Bad
No?
idea.
You just done with them?
No, it just doesn't work anymore. Like
what do you mean it doesn't work anymore? How does it not? I watched the Matrix like last year at some point. Like, what do you mean it doesn't hold up anymore?
Dude, it feels like I'm watching the movie Hackers all over again. And you're just like, what the fuck?
It's just so outdated. You're just
Yeah.
like, I can't, like, just the fact that there's payphones in the fucking movie weirds you out.
That haven't been around for what? Damn near 20 years, which is
Yeah.
funny because those movies were coming out as the physical phone that like a landline was going out too.
Right. Well, that was a movie too where they kind of started. They
They had
used that
those
movie in
weird
a lot
cell
of ways.
phones.
You're right. That's what I was gonna say. Is they kind of normalized like the personal cell phone a little bit in that movie because they actually had them.
Yeah, I remember because those were some of the for like blah, 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 I just stroked out. Those were some of the first like skinnier phones because the ones right before that were that big comic brick. I remember people talking like, oh, "My parents got the Matrix phone."
Yeah,
they just all wanted that slide down.
The slide down. This like, hello.
Yeah,
yes, I'm getting cancer while I'm talking to you, so this better be important.
That's right. And one day, this will evolve to a T-Mobile Sidekick.
Right. It also, like, it's weird how, like, that movie hasn't aged well in that aspect, but it also, people keep retroactively, like, redefining what that movie's about. Like, even the creators of it have tried to, like, retroactively change what it is, because the sisters who wrote it, because I believe they transitioned into women, both the brothers who wrote that movie.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm 100% on that. The Matrix. Who wrote the Matrix? I can't remember what their fucking name is. Wrote the Matrix. Come on, type, Wade. Jesus. That's a book. Yeah, so the Wachowski, or I don't even know how you fucking say their name, to be honest. Wachowski brothers, yeah, they transition. They're the sisters. They're sisters now.
Oh,
They
okay.
both transitioned.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
When did that
yeah,
happen? That must have been. I guess
that was a few years ago, I think, is when
Okay.
that happened.
Gotcha.
But yeah, now and then I know in interviews the two of them have said something like to the effect of like somehow that the Matrix is about something different, even though in the movie it pretty clearly lays out what it's about.
Yeah.
But they like try to say it's some weird undertones of like this
Heavy
systemic issue
Christian
in this.
overtones.
Dude, that'd be so funny if they transition and then there's also like, by the way, that's a super Christian movie.
Oh man, this is wild.
They just go full Caitlyn Jenner, where I'm a traditional lady.
Dude, speaking about ladies and driving.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo, there's this where was it? It was out in North Carolina. So this chick gets I don't know, she gets to a light, gets out of the vehicle because, that's the cool thing to do. And when she gets out, she starts dancing. Little does she know that, that seatbelt has like one of her limbs or something. She's still kind of attached, and she didn't put it in park. So she was dragged. So she went on a tour with her dancing, approximately 1,200 feet for that tour.
Are you telling me the whip ghost rid her?
Yeah.
The car was trying to turn her into a ghost to ghost ride her.
Yeah, exactly.
That rules. It's a wear car.
Uh-huh. Who would have known? Yeah, because no one knew where it was going.
Yeah. So, man, so she just got caught up in the seatbelt trying to just do like that dancing challenge. I thought that, man, I hope that's not one of those new TikTok dances. Like they're bringing back the what was that? That was that Drake song that everybody was like getting out of their car and dancing to while the car was like just driving.
Yeah.
I hope that's not coming back. No. Although I kind of do, because I loved when people would be dancing, look at and then they fucking run into poles and shit.
Yeah. Oh, it'll come back, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she got drugged. Oh man, it's crazy.
How far did she get dragged for?
1,200 feet.
1,200 feet?
Yeah.
Which is how many miles? Who are, I like, see, this is my favorite thing about
a yard.
This is how my favorite thing about fucking news outlets and shit is that they're like, it probably wasn't impressive enough to be like, oh, they dragged her for a quarter mile. Instead they're like, well, we need a bigger number, 1,200 feet. It's not lying. It's just making it sound more extreme.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is even better. The rear passenger got excited.
Hey, this woman got hurt. This is even better.
Yeah. Mind you, she's in like critical condition, but
oh fuck.
So this happened at 2:30 a.m. I think we all know what's going on. But they hit a red light. She jumps out of the back passenger side, the rear, and she started dancing. She was dragged approximately 1,185 feet. Man, see, yeah, you're right. They're just like, dude, it's not even a quarter-mile race. We can't do this.
Yeah. They just wanted to do a Chinese fire drill, to honor China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
dude, all that's reminding me of is giving me flashbacks. Do you remember when you dragged me in a golf cart? Oh, you don't? I remember this very vividly.
In a golf cart? No.
Yeah, so we were playing at Lakeshore. And we were for some reason like driving down the first hole. There's that little patch of gravel area, like it was part of it was paved, and then it like went from like gravel. Once you cross the street, it was like gravel, and then it turned back into pavement or whatever. And and we were racing, I think Mom and Jake or something in another golf cart. You were driving, and you like jokingly said, "Make yourself lighter, like we're losing because you're too heavy." And I was like, "Okay, here we go." And I stood up in the cart, like just trying to be goofy, like, "Oh, if I get my butt off the seat, it'll make the cart lighter and go."
Yeah.
And then we hit a bump. And
oh, no.
I fell out of the side, and you thought I jumped out. Like you straight up thought I just like tucked and rolled out of it to get rid of the weight of me in there. But when in reality I fell out and I went and grabbed the you know how there's like the little arm bar on golf carts,
Yeah.
like there's the little black plastic, and I grabbed that on the way when I was falling out, and then was just getting dragged on my right arm on the gravel.
Jesus.
And then like I came up and just had my arm was just scraped to all hell, bleeding everywhere.
Fuck.
Yeah, you don't remember this?
Nope.
Oh, man.
I have definitely blocked that out.
Yeah, no, it was bad. And then, like, I think, of course, you got blamed for it, but I was like, I fell out, I stood up, and then I got yelled at for jumping out, or for standing up in a golf cart. Yeah.
Damn, dude. I don't remember that at all. Fuck.
Yeah, it was a crazy day. Yeah. I remember it vividly.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, no, I have, like, specific scars on my arm from it. So like I could point it out to you on my arm, like which is from like falling out of the golf cart.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How do I not
it was bad,
remember
dude.
this?
I don't know, dude, but it happened. Just
That's-
much like the time I almost fucking that what was it? You weren't there for this, but I almost had so many like weird I had so many accidents on Lakeshore. This is like property. I shouldn't go there ever again. I'm like cursed to be there. Got a driver to my fucking dome, and then like I almost took a sand wedge to the face one time when I was playing with two other kids my age who were members there.
Yeah.
And like he just like jokingly like tossed his fucking like helicopter through his sand wedge, and it was this far from hitting me, and I was like, what the
Really?
fuck? Dude, yeah.
Damn.
And he was just trying to fuck around. Like he had no idea when he was releasing it that I would be anywhere near the landing spot of that. It just almost happened to be that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, scary shit.
Oh, I
Golf,
bet.
yeah, everybody wants to talk about how golf's a safe game and there's no risk going out there. You can't get injured. Bullshit. I'm a walking accident from golf.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Damn, man. That's crazy. Between getting hit with a fucking driver and then falling off a golf cart, you have it
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, no, I think there's definitely some head trauma for sure in my life, dude. From between the golf club, falling down the stairs from the baby gate that you left off, and then also like hitting support beams in the basement, playing dark tag, no light tag in the basement. Like I have some serious concussion issues.
You'd hear
Or
that
the time-
like a bell through the house. Dong.
Oh my god. And then there was the other time, do you remember the basketball pole up on King's Court?
Yeah.
We were playing like we were like squirt gun fights or something with a bunch of like people came over, and I was running backwards, like looking backwards, running forward, shooting at somebody, and ran straight into that basketball pole. Dude, I have you know, hey, here's a soundbite for everybody. I've smoked so many poles in my day.
Well, I mean, and that was one of the durable ones too. Like that was concreted in.
That thing was like 4 or 5 feet deep into the fucking ground. Like that bastard never moved.
No.
This is how strong that basketball hoop was. It could be blowing 25, 30 mile an hour winds, and that backboard wouldn't shake. It was just there.
Oh, damn. So that's wild.
Yeah. So that backboard did not move. So
Gotcha.
yeah, fun times. So everyone now goes, now after 251 episodes, everything makes sense. Wade has a ton of head trauma.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude.
And it doesn't help that I also, like, when I played baseball, I was a little psychopath where I'd strike out and I'd take my bat and fucking hit myself in the head with the helmet on.
Oh, you were one of those people?
Oh, yeah, dude. I was hardcore one of those people.
Oh, man. You ever play where you have, like, that cut over your eyes from doing that shit?
I never hit myself in the face. Like, I
okay.
always was just fucking, like, boom, like, on the top of the crown.
I think that's worse.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, no. Yeah, like,
Your forehead's
I feel like
the
if you
hardest part of your head.
Yeah, it's just you know, sending my, what is that? Your spinal, what is that fucking thing called? I don't know,
The
your
medulla
brainstem,
oblongata.
sending my brainstem down on my fucking spine. That's why I probably have back issues.
Oh,
I self-decompressed.
You're dropping it low.
It is what it is, man.
Damn.
Hey, at least I'm funny because of it. I'm gonna also thank the brain trauma for the funny.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, but Have you ever ghost rided your whip like this lady?
No, I have not.
I've never ghost rided the whip either.
Let alone get caught up in the fucking Running Man pose on the the seatbelt.
I have accidentally left my car and drive, like where you just like you ever just like you think you're gonna be at a place for a really short amount of time, and then you're there for a while, but you're keeping your foot on the brake, but you're still in drive, and then like you see whoever you're there to get out and like wave you to come in. You're like, oh, okay. And you forget you're not in park because you think you're going to leave right away, so you just open the door and take your foot off the gas and it starts going forward. You're like, oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Well, what I love is the little piece of this story that's not told. So she gets out.
Okay.
And her hammered friend, because that's the only way I see this happening, just goes, and takes off.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because
wait, was she in the passenger seat then?
She was in the back passenger seat, got out to dance. This dude takes off at the green light and just drags this.
Oh, man.
So I'm picturing the cops show up just like Vegas Vacation. He probably ran 1 or 2 miles. Just couldn't keep up.
Yeah, dude. Oh, my God. Well,
I'm just picturing.
I wonder. I'm just picturing her if they were out like they're out at the club, like even though this is COVID times. I'm picturing her like she's like in a short skirt dress and like high heels, just getting fucking dragged. Oh fuck!
Looks like Supergirl flying in a fucking trench coat.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ, that's bad.
Yeah,
I remember. Have you ever seen? Well, I know me and you have seen a car accident where somebody got hit head on by a bus. They're in their car. They got hit on.
They got learned.
That was fucking nuts. I learned that cars are very compactable.
Yeah.
That's what I learned. Cars crumple if a bus hits them. That's what I learned.
Yeah, that dude was fucked.
Yeah.
Shattered pelvis.
Yeah, I think dude, the fucked up part about that whole thing is I remember the car starting to smoke from it being it was catching fire, and watching him like flip his fucking arms out to pull himself out. Yeah. That's what I remember, because like he had like limp arms, like just noodle arms, and it's like. And then I remember Mitch turning around and was like, you guys know you're not allowed, you can never leave the scene of an accident. He took it as a learning moment, and that's a lesson he
and he sent us away. That's the best part. You can never leave. Hey, you guys leave.
I know. Yeah. He, rather than be like, hey, guys, this is why you don't pass people. Like, if you're driving, you should always, like, just drive behind you. Don't try to pass people.
My favorite thing was as a torrential downpour of glass was pouring onto his windshield, he just looks at me and goes, that just happened?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I remember, like, what I saw. I'm sitting in the back seat, and I was looking out the window, and then I remember seeing the car go by us, and then I immediately saw it coming backwards.
Yeah. Like, damn, it's got reverse that quick?
Yeah, dude. He pulls some Tokyo Drift style shit and was to put it in reverse.
That's what a fucking pinball feels like when you're about to start the game, pulling that thing back.
Yeah. Dude, and then like I remember it coming backwards. I was like, "What? Wasn't that the same car?" And then that's when I saw the glass hit the fucking car. I was like, oh, "Jesus!"
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it was wild. And then I've seen someone get hit by a car. That was wild. I saw that at Iowa State on Welch Ave, where all the bars are. Some chick crossing the fucking street, and some dude just, like, not very fast, but, like, you hit somebody 10 miles an hour or 15 miles an hour with a car, they fucking still fly, dude.
Yeah,
there's some force to that.
Ton and a half going at shit. Fuck.
It's weird, like so many people. I took the opportunity where everybody was like, "Oh my god," looking at her like, "What? Oh my god! Somebody call the cops! Get that guy's license plate!" Like he stayed, but everybody's still yelling, "Get his license plate" or whatever.
Yeah, you get a bunch of drunk people, just like
everybody's like standing there like watching, and I was like, "Well, I'm tired of waiting in line," so I cut all the people and went inside.
Hell yeah! You're like, "Oh
yeah,
fuck.
dude."
I got in for free. I didn't even have to pay the door charge.
I can't do anything about this. Why am I going to sit here and stare at somebody who's like unconscious in the street?
Dude, it's the same thing on the interstate. Whenever there's an accident, the only reason it truly slows down so much is everybody's like, what happened? And just
yeah. I can't wait till there's like actually self-driving cars are going to be awesome for that.
Yeah,
one, there's be less accidents. They'll take pictures and you just post it straight
I'm just
from your
driving
Tesla.
by recording.
Or you can put in like if you're like I have a problem, like that's what I love about technology. You have an app for everything, for every kind of addiction. So you have like a way to record if you want to quit smoking or if you want to quit drinking. There's apps to like, help you stay sober. Well, the Tesla's going to have an app that just if there's an accident comes, it just blacks out the entire car so you can't see outside. It's like you don't get to see this perverse shit.
It just puts on like Sesame Street throughout the car. You're like, what the fuck?
But then there's an accident. You're like, oh, there must be an accident. And you're like trying to pull down the window. You're like, let me see.
It becomes one of those like fucking sunrise lamps. So it's like, this gives you serotonin levels a boost.
Dude, it's just so funny if somebody just addicted to seeing like live car wrecks.
Dude, it fucking murder docs. It's the same shit.
Yeah. I guess there's plenty of people. I've watched compilations
Holy
of like
shit,
Russian...
I just realized it.
What?
Car wrecks are the men's murder doc.
Dude, they totally are.
Holy shit.
We just cracked the code. Yeah. One of my favorite things to do? Watch Russian dash cam footage. That shit rules.
Yeah. Well, it's like
right.
watching those demo derbies from one of the driver's perspective. You're like, whoa.
You want me to be in a happy place and not talk for 30 minutes? Put on a NASCAR crash collaboration. I'm going to fucking watch that till the sun comes up.
I didn't sleep at all. What happened? You know how many times Dale Earnhardt Jr. crashes?
Yeah, and then he just dies one day. From a seatbelt.
That was
the seatbelt took him out.
Yeah, well, a seatbelt took this girl out too. It's full circle.
Yeah. Dude, you know what? I'm starting to believe what our grandparents used to say. Our grandparents never wore seatbelts. They said, "I'd rather die getting launched out of the car than burn alive."
I figure if you get launched out of the car, it goes in slow motion and plays Rocket Man right before you die.
It looks like that scene from Sonic the Hedgehog when he's moving really fast. It's just like you're just flying out.
Oh, I'm just thinking of that bar scene now. Yeah.
I wonder if that guy we saw get hit by that bus was wearing his seatbelt. Because for him to crawl out of that, like you would almost have to hope he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
I don't know.
Because as crushed as that fucking, I guess he would have went through the windshield though, and then been like into the bus.
Yeah.
I'd like to know if a seatbelt saved him or not.
It'd be Bus Rudolph, because it'd have a better nose.
Bus Rudolph sounds like Boss Rutan's brother.
It really does.
Yeah, like I have friends who won't wear their seatbelts to this day because they're like, they would rather go through the fucking windshield, they tell me, than burn to death in a car.
Okay.
And I don't know. I think I'd rather burn to death in a car.
Yeah. If I pass out
because at least I'm
quickly,
for sure dead.
Maybe. You could be Ghost Rider. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
You just come back and be like, I gotta drive things.
Oh, god damn it. I'm Ghost Rider and my vehicle's this shitty Cobalt. Fuck!
But it's got flames now.
Just burning to death in a Dodge Neon, and that's your fucking Ghost Ride. Oh, man.
Shit. That's such a funny photo.
Buick is your fucking...
Yeah. Oh, shit,
all the white
dude.
trash, like, trailer park cars.
Oh, you got, like, that, what was that, the 99 Beretta?
Yeah. You got a 96 Honda Accord.
Hell yeah. It's got flip-flop lights, man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, car wrecks, though, are definitely the dude's murder porn. It is so weird. I don't understand the whole fascination with that. Like... I don't like scary movies, and you know what? I've had so many girls tell me this. I'm like, why do you listen to that stuff? They're like, to be prepared. I was like, Prepared for what? For like someone breaks in your house and murder you think you think listening to all this stuff is going to prepare you for that? I don't believe you at all.
It just it teaches them like new ways to scream.
Basically.
Like, oh my god, this is actually happening.
If you want to prepare, go take a self-defense course.
Oh yeah, go do that fucking Keanu Reeves. What is that target practice he does?
The shooting range, yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Like, just more. This is a loaded statement, but more women should have guns. But also, I'm scared of more women having guns.
Well, Wade, what happens is they drag their friend by the fucking side of the car when they're loaded.
Yes. Dude. Yeah, it's wild. Ooh. I never understand. I don't get the murder mystery podcast genre really. I don't get like criminal.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's like, and then they watch that shit and go to bed. It's like no wonder you have fucking nightmares. Yeah. You know why I sleep like a baby and have great dreams? So I fall asleep to Bob Ross. Bob Ross makes sure I have nothing but cotton candy and rainbows in my dreams. Gail Grissom is making you have night terrors because there's a rapist murderer on CSI after all these women. Why are you going to sleep to that?
And then they get on like those dating sites and that. I don't understand why nobody wants to talk to me on Bumble.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, exactly. It's weird. I'm not a big fan. Have you tried listening into the murder podcast?
No.
Yeah.
I think I did. What was that? The Serial podcast was.
Yeah. Okay.
I listened to that, and end result because everybody's like, "Oh, this is amazing! This is amazing!" So I listened to it on the like 1.5. I sped it up so it went by fast. They ended it on a cliffhanger, like, "Oh, nothing's known." I'm like, "What the fuck did I just listen to?"
Yeah, that's the worst part about any like mystery cop or like legal podcast or TV
it's
show.
Clickbait in podcast form.
Yeah, exactly. It's just all like always a fucking cliffhanger. Also, it just makes me feel terrible. Well, that's the thing I don't understand about most people's entertainment that they listen or watch is a lot of times they pick these things like, who wants to watch a bummer drama, really? Like, I don't want to watch that and be bummed. I listen to, like, comedy shit constantly because I just want to be in a good mood. Like, I don't know how you come home after working a desk job all day and then put on a murder documentary. And then there's, like, the Zodiac Killer. He's killed 75 people. We don't know where he's at. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Could be your relative. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? Oh, do you guys know the Night Stalker out in L.A.? Well, he's been caught, but isn't it crazy that just a normal guy could go in and break into somebody's house and beat the shit out of women and children?
We caught the Night.
What?
Yeah, we're currently on the. That just made me think of Knight Rider, like Night Stalker. We got to find the car first.
I died from exposure to moonlight, and now I am the Night Stalker.
It sounds like a B tier comic.
Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like Moon Knight's fucking sidekick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say now? Did you ever? Okay. Did you watch that Night Stalker documentary?
No.
I didn't either, but I heard how it ended. I knew of the Night Stalker. I knew like what his crimes were and what he did and how horrific it was. But you know how he got caught? Dude, it's the best. So. He was in like
what was that Craigslist thing? Like the recently met?
Yeah.
Casual encounters.
Casual encounters. So he was in a neighborhood, you know, night stalking away, stalking a prey, getting ready to go in a window. When a group, and I think it was in like East LA, I'm guessing, because a group of like Hispanic dudes saw him and pulled him out of the window and proceeded to beat the living fuck out of him.
What?
They beat him up so bad, Nate, that he ran over, like he was running from them, getting his ass kicked, and found cops and went, "I'm the Night Stalker. Please arrest me." That's how bad he was getting his ass kicked.
The guys like catch up and the cops are around like, "You guys do this?" No, he fell. We were helping
he
him
fell,
up.
dude. Dude, street justice rules sometimes. Like, that rules. Like, the fact that a bunch of Latinos just found him and beat the fuck out of him is so cool.
Yeah, the fact they figured it out.
Yeah.
Vigilante
Well, they caught him.
style?
I think they. I don't. Like I said, I have no idea exactly, but it's in the doc. I'm pretty sure he was like they caught him going into somebody's house and they pulled him out because everybody was on the lookout for this guy.
Gotcha.
Like, they were like, be on the lookout if people will go in. So they saw this guy break it in and they beat the fuck out of him.
Justice.
They beat him up so bad. Rodney King was like, damn.
Dude, that stuff's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But it's not enough to make me watch that, though. As cool as that ending is.
Right. No, it's way better that, like, it was way more fun for me to just tell you how that ended. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I was happy somebody at work told me that. I was like, oh, that's how it ends? That fucking rules. Like, I was like, that's cool. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch a 4-part series to get to the one cool part I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, it's really weird, and it's important, I guess you could argue it is, that, like, these victims share their stories. But, like, to make people sit in front of a camera. I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago. For people to sit in front of a camera and perversely, like, be asked questions about one of the most horrific and traumatizing events of their life, and they just have to retell it for TV is fucking gross.
Yeah. But you got a bunch of people seeing dollar signs and a bunch of, like, grief eaters out there.
Oh, dude. Well, that's what. Okay, I wasn't talking with you about this. I was talking with somebody else. I was watching the 60 Minutes story about a judge in, like, either a Supreme Court of, like, the state she's in, or was getting ready to be elected to something. She's an elected judge either way, right?
Gotcha.
Normal, not a different type of judge, like a higher up, not just like a civil court case judge or whatever.
Okay.
But her son was murdered. Like a lawyer who held a vendetta against her was coming to her house to kill her, and, like, her, like, 16, 17-year-old son, like, battled this guy with the gun in the, like, doorway, and he ended up getting shot and died. I believe he also shot her husband before, like, cops got there and arrested him. Or, like, he fled after he shot the husband, never got at the judge, who is the wife. But, like, they were just on 60 Minutes, like, having her retell this horrific story. Not only that, dude, they don't live in the house where the accident happened, but you know what 60 Minutes decided to do? Hey, can we film this whole interview in the house where your son was murdered?
Jesus.
Right? Like, holy fucks. Take a fucking chill pill, 60 Minutes. Like, that's fucked up.
No, I feel like that's what their MO is and always has been, because what else are you going to watch 60 Minutes for? Dan Rather?
Yeah. Well, and then they started showing some war propaganda, you know, like, here's the horrible atrocities Assad's been doing in Syria. They start talking about how he's gassing his own people,
and they
stuff.
don't understand why people are fucking depressed every time they watch the news.
Right. Oh yeah. So it was wild to me, though, that. And, like, of course, they're talking to Syrian refugees, too, about, like, what were the atrocities you saw? So it's just, like, one gross, like, and I get why they're doing it, because they think it's helping spread the message so we can address these problems, like, about people going after federal judges or these vile dictators going after people. But it is super gross, I feel like, how they, like, make these people go into detail about, like, this horrific event, you know?
Yeah.
It's just kind of gross.
Well, dragging them back to where atrocity happened, that'd be like, hey, guys, they get all the vets and be like, hey, we're going to have an interview. You're going to be a part of a big mosaic that we're going to put on TV. We just have to go to Iraq.
Right.
Just, like, take them all back.
Yeah. We're going to have you hang out in the base that got bombed where all your friends died.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, it'd be like getting all the old Vietnam War vets, but guess what?
Yeah.
Remembrance tour.
Hey, here's your old foxhole. Do you remember that?
Holy shit. PTSD problems flare up like crazy.
My God, dude. Yeah, it's very strange. Like that. Like, have her tell her story, but don't take her back to the house that they've already like. The house is still empty. I'm pretty sure they haven't sold it yet. Like nobody wants to buy that house.
Yeah,
probably.
I don't think anybody wants to buy a house when there's like major grueling deaths associated with it.
How long? Okay, how many years pass before you can buy a house where somebody did die in it?
Yeah, 6 months. Let the grieving period. Yeah, you got to have a grieving period.
Depending on what stage of grief they're going through, that's where we're at.
Yeah. If they want to leave it all
I like
behind,
to buy during the denial phase because the price is way cheaper.
Yeah, you buy during the dip. That dip coincides with feelings, but hey, you're getting a deal.
Yeah, exactly. No, like for real though, because
we just thought up like HGTV's new Brothers House Flipper show.
Yeah, you know what I want to see? Like a lot of my comedy always comes with I don't think people are trying hard enough in TV shows. So I think the Property Brothers need to fucking try to flip houses where people have died gruesome deaths in. If you could flip that fucking house, then I'll believe you guys are good at what you do.
They flip the Ramsey house.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
If you could sell John Benet Ramsey's house, I'll believe you guys are actually good at what you do. Until then, I think you guys are a bunch of chumps and cheapskates.
That's the turn water into wine. Damn.
Yeah, dude. That's what's up. No, but let's like, what is the minimal amount of years somebody like got killed in the thing? So like, if for me, if it would be 50 years, or you're like somebody died and it was shot in this house 50 years ago, that's so long ago. To me, I'm like, that's fucking whatever. Anything past 50 years, I'd be like, yeah, I'll buy the house still. Like that's fit. Now, I think anything under 25 is an absolute no go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're assuming
what about you?
They've changed their locks. We're assuming they didn't just keep it all natural.
Oh no! All these come with the ATT. What is it? ADT security systems installed.
Okay.
That automatically comes to reassure you. I believe that's what they do to all murder victims' houses. They all get an ADT.
They just put that little sticker in front.
They just put that up front.
It's safe now. It's safe.
It's safe in here. I swear. We did what we look at the upgrade we made.
Yeah, exactly. Why is this question about do we like black lights on our purchase agreement? Well,
ADT stickers are slapped on like that Yeti sticker on your computer. Like people just go find those and slap them on places.
You have ADT? Fuck no. It just looks good.
Fuck no, dude. Do you think that actually does deter, like, because that's been like a wives' tale forever, is like that if you just put an ADT stick thing in your yard, it deters people from. I think in more cases, I would bet you more than not that if you put that in there, you get robbed more because people are like, that's not real. They don't have a security system.
Yeah, a lot of people, I feel, it's just a beacon to rob them
instead. Yeah, it's just a giant glowing, like, come steal from me.
You got people going through and they're just like driving through casually at night, and all of a sudden, like, Frank, stop. There's a mark right there.
Yeah. Dude, it's blue, but it should be green for as in go in here and rob.
No, it's blue because it's a verified check mark to rob that house.
Oh, yeah, it's verified. We've scoped this out and verified there is some valuable shit here.
Thanks, Zillow.
Dude, that's I didn't know this about Zillow. You know, you can just like pull up any house that's ever been on the market and like whatever pictures were on there before, you can see the pictures.
Oh, no shit.
So like I was looking at a house that I know one of my buddies bought, and he was like, we were in the talks about something me and him were gonna do, like where I might possibly rent to own it or whatever. And I was just like, I looked up the address and I found the old Zillow thing. So he's remodeled it. It doesn't look like this way, but I can find what it looks like before he remodeled it.
Oh.
So I can find all the pictures like that. So you can see inside the houses like that.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
So I bet you could find like damn near almost any house. Like pictures if they did post it to there.
Okay. But still, that's crazy.
Because you can go to Zillow and you can find like what the last time it sold was, what year it sold, what it sold for, because that's all public record.
Dude, I love this because if they're doing that, You just save all these people. Now that, okay, my characters no longer have to drive. They're going right to their target because they went to the past Zillow. When they take that
Yeah.
outside front shot and back, there it is. Let's go.
Yeah. You got to make sure you're on private browser, though, when you're doing that. You don't want to leave a trail of what addresses you're looking at on Zillow.
Yeah. Sign up for VPN.
You you use your mom's account, and then she gets fired from Nike.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. No, but the old house hunting, it's so fun, isn't it?
No.
No, it's not.
You can't. Houses are wild right now because everybody's wanting to get one. It is crazy.
The thing that I don't understand that will never make sense to me when it comes to the financial side of buying a house, right? Mm-hmm. So you go into a bank, you apply for a loan, or you go in and you do all your like debt to asset ratio, all that shit, and then they'll be like, yeah, it turns out you can't actually afford a house at this price. We could only be able to give you like $80,000, and you're like, what do you mean I can't afford a mortgage at that? Like, a mortgage is literally half my rent.
Oh, damn.
How the fuck can I afford that?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like if you spend $800 a month on rent, but and then they'll turn around and tell you can't afford a $500 mortgage payment. It makes no sense.
Gotcha.
It happens all the time.
Yeah. But people do it all the time, man. They buy more than they need.
But that's not buying more than you need. Like, you're actually spending more to live in an apartment. Yeah. And you're not owning anything and building equity. It costs you $500 a month to have a mortgage.
Yeah, but I mean, then you don't got to mow, you don't got to shovel.
Yeah, you are paying for those perks. That's one reason why I'm probably getting another apartment. But I'm just saying, it just doesn't make sense financially wise when they say that to you. It's like it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But everybody wants a house right now, and like you can't. It's weird. I thought it would be a buyer's market for sure right about now because of the way with the pandemic hitting and all that stuff. If people were selling their houses or whatever, it would just be like cheaper. They would be cheaper. They're not. They're more expensive than ever because people are trying to move. That's what's crazy. Yeah. People are trying to get the fuck out of places where you can't do anything.
Yeah, it's just crazy. You can't find shit right now because everything's being sold as is, and it drives me bananas. So
yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
What's up?
You were talking about judges earlier with that nice little story.
Uh-huh.
They had a judge. He had to go to a traffic trial. I don't know what they call that for a ticket though, right?
Okay.
So he actually took it to
traffic court.
Yeah. So he ends up having to do it over Zoom. And while he's doing this, he's conducting a surgery.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So it was a doctor who got a ticket, and he was just doing it?
He's a California doctor.
Who is he, fucking Doctor Strange? Who is this man?
Dre.
I'm surgically making these beats.
That's right. No, yeah, it's just... It's funny, because imagine getting the wrong news. The judge has to take in consideration. Making him have shaky hands at this time is not a good idea. I better drop the ticket.
I'm sorry, Judge. I can't actually go enter in my PIN number right now. I'm sterile. You have to enter some confirmation code on your phone to Zoom call. Like, I'm sterile. I can't touch that, actually.
Oh, man.
You know, if you have to get served papers, like, that'd be the ultimate way to not get served. You're just a doctor. You just hang out in an OR constantly. Like, you have to take these papers. I can't. I'm sterile. Like, if I touch it.
Sorry.
Fuck.
Super sterile. You got to save lives.
I'm going to start saying that every time anybody tries to hail me something. I'm sorry, I'm sterile.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, did you wipe that down? Why? I'm sterile.
I'm sterile.
That's a good, like, back off.
Yeah. But, so it's like, was it heart surgery? What kind of surgery was this? I'd laugh if it was like a plastic surgeon. That would be really great.
Giving a rhinoplasty.
Yeah, he's just fucking chopping up Kim Kardashian's ass for like the 1400th time.
Let's see.
You don't understand. Yes, I had a traffic ticket, but Kim K's ass must be perfection.
Yeah. Doesn't
She just broke up with Kanye, and she needs those cheeks to slap for the next guy.
Yeah. Huh. It doesn't say exactly what it was.
Can you find his name, and I'll look up his name? Is it Dr. Fauci?
Doctors. Yeah. Dr. Scott Green.
Scott Green. Okay, let's look up Scott Green. And he's from California?
Yep.
All right, let's find out what kind of doctor Scott Green is.
And this is
Yep, plastic surgeon, dude, right here. Dr. Scott Green, plastic surgery clinic in Sacramento, California. Dude,
right,
so he was just carving up cheeks.
Yeah.
When he was doing that.
It's like, thank God, at least I get to get my frustration out and cut something.
Do you think, dude, I wonder, because everything's all about clout these days. So, he just probably got a bunch of free publicity from this story of people for being a plastic surgeon doing this, right? So it just went viral. Otherwise, he's just another guy who got a fucking speeding ticket, but he's like, nah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show off my skills. He's just twirling around the fucking scalpel.
He's fucking salt baying the person he's about to work on.
He's just sprinkling fucking collagen onto her fucking lips.
It's like collagen and Botox, just like That's such
I'm telling
a funny
you, Judge,
visual.
if you let me off, you can have nice full lips like these. And just injects the lips. Have you ever wanted to look like Annalena Jolie?
Yeah. He's like, hey, Judge, buy this. Upgrade to this for free. Know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
Oh,
Judge,
damn.
haven't you ever wanted some voluptuous titties? No. Well, what about your wife? He's like, I'm gay. Oh, I can make your dick bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's just swinging for the fences. To
Yeah,
get
he's
out.
just like, I'm gonna operate on your penis or something, man. Like, I'm getting out of this ticket.
Last ditch reserve is like higher cheekbones.
You mean last stitch reserve?
Ooh, I see what you did there. Little Californication.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, that I wouldn't be surprised if he used this as like a marketing tool though, like that. That's just smart play, because otherwise nobody would like even know he got a ticket, right?
Yeah.
So he just is like, I'm gonna do fucking this Zoom call while I'm doing surgery. I want to know. I wish it was said what kind of surgery he was doing.
Yeah, it does.
It's probably not as cool as we wish. Actually, it'll be hilarious if he was doing like this is what he did, right? This is probably what actually wasn't surgery. It was surgery prep. So he's like talking to the judge about a speeding ticket, and he's like, "Okay, sorry, if you excuse me, I'm gonna do my work." And he opens up like, you ever seen Dr. 90210 when they open up like the paper dress on a woman and they start drawing like lines on their titties? So there's just titties in the courtroom while he's drawing the lines where the inserts are going.
Yeah.
He's trying to persuade the judge with tits. Just surgery prep.
Sir, what is this? Well,
you see here, we have to cut, and we like to cut in right here underneath the nipple right there. And then, because then when it heals, it doesn't look like it's much of a scar. You come from the bottom, it scars too much.
yeah, you don't want that.
He's just like
straight line
playing
up.
with them, just going up and down with them. He's like, see, we don't want them to be down here. We want them to be up here.
Oh, dude, that's like putting it on the
Judge
top
is like,
shelf.
the judge goes, we need to go to recess. All right, my robe is getting a little tight.
He comes back. Look at this jawline. It's amazing. What were we doing?
What were we doing? Oh,
Shit,
man.
dude.
You know what's even more amazing than that, though?
Yeah, this is puntygame.com.
Woo.
Just check that out. Monday through Friday, we got content coming to your ear holes. Also, head on over to YouTube. Check out Comic Wade Taylor. You could get all the show clips and watch his special Wild Horses. You could go do all the fun stuff there. Also, while you're on our website, be sure to check out the store.
That's right. Check out the Pun and Game shop where you can find hoodies, t-shirts for all your favorite shows here at punandgame.com. So go to the Pun and Game shop. And don't forget to use promo
put
code.
them down, open up, shop.
Chop, drop, put them down, Kim K, don't stop, whoa.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, what? What happened there? Who am I? What did I do there? But don't forget to go to the Punting Game Shop, buy yourself a hoodie, and use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF for free shipping at checkout. Also, guys, if you're listening to this, the week you're listening to this, if you live in the Sioux Falls area, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, me and Sam Hershock and Judge Dye are coming to the Boss Comedy Club there in Sioux Falls. So get tickets for there. Go look at their website. It's going to be a fun show. There's a fourth guy who's hosting for us who's going to be there, but it's going to be Judge, me, and Sam. We're going to do a fucking killer show. It's going to be a great night. So come out, Sioux Falls. We really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
That would be also, I guess I should say the date. So that would be the week you're listening to this, which is, this comes out on March 10th. So March 13th, me and Sam and Judge will be in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
There you go. Nice. Woo! Let's check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Will all passengers please remain in their backseat locations with seatbelts affixed. We're out. Peace.
See, now that girl was speeding and getting dragged. I can stitch her up, no problem, Judge.
Who is it?